Okay, so I'm just going to simulate the front of these doors here. Now, preview visible or preview all. And just want to point out, some people might be wondering why I spend so much time naming all the programs. If you look over here, you can actually see that these two toolpaths are actually for the normal bevel shaker, and then these ones here are for the glass bevel shaker, and then the last one is the cutout. Now, I just want to point out that lots of people who are into cabinetry, joinery, whatever, have their own names on certain doors, for example. So rather than literally writing the spec based off the dimensions of the door, bevel shaker, 60 degrees, 7.5 deep pocket, you could actually just write, let's just say, for example, you have a door called Bananas. That there would say Bananas pocket. The next one would be Bananas square, Bananas V-bit. Do you know? So this writing would get a little bit less busy, but nonetheless, what I'm trying to get across is that having a specific name for every toolpath for a specific type of door really helps when you're doing multiple types of doors in one job. So there we go. Now you can tap the waste to get rid of it. And tap that. So we are left with a normal shaker door, 8mm deep, and our bevel shaker door, 8mm deep. And you can see the little 2mm area here on the door. If you turn over, for some reason the back always looks weird, but anyway, you can see the rebate in the back of this one, which could be measured for glass. And if people were very particular, they could have an Excel file with the knowledge of how much of an offset based off the rail is to help you order the glass, if you wanted to order it before you made it, rather than making it before. Rather than waiting to order until you have it made, you know. But that's for other people to decide, not me. Yeah, so yeah, looks good. 8mm bevel shaker with a set of programs then to do the same door but with a glass version of it. So basically what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to recap the strategy, because no matter what type of door you have, it's the same, with the exception of a square shaker, which I'll get to in a minute. But I would recommend always drawing the profile of what you're making here, very simply, and then underneath it draw the profile of what you want the glass version of it to be. And once you have that profile, it's very easy to kind of imagine and visualize how you actually want it to go about it, you know. So as you can see here, this is the normal bevel shaker program, and here's the glass one. I just adopted the glass one, right? I got rid of the pockets, no need for them, and I kept the 6 and 3mm square. And I told them, instead of going down to here, 8mm, I told it to go down to 10 plus 2. So I went 12mm, well beyond where it needs to go, you know, just to make sure I'm cutting in. And then with the V-bit, just to give it a nice sharp finish, I actually told it to go an extra mil. So like it starts at this point up here, 80mm in from the end. But once it goes down 8mm and then plus another one around here somewhere, nice sharp edge. Very simple, very simple. And then with the back, we always aim for 10mm rebate. So I used the 12.6 to do the main cut, which comes out to somewhere around here. So our rebate is wider than what's going to be left at the front, and what's cutting at the front is going deeper than what's left at the back. So you're definitely going to have the middle panel completely machined out of it. So yeah, now the tricky one there, as you've seen, was working out the distance, how to use the offsets to get the distance from the rail to the start of the rebate. I would say don't get too hung up on that. Play around with the settings a bit. Even if it does have a round corner, play around with it. And you know, I mean, the best way to do this is just go for it, and you know, like do little tests on small sample doors. You know, tweak it around. Like you'll build good confidence in programming in doing that. But the thing is, once you have a program figured out, which could take an hour or two, maybe longer if you're new, you save it as a toolpath template, which all you have to do then in the future is just draw the door and then apply the toolpath templates that you've made already. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Now just that last note as well, a glass shaker, ooh, get rid of that now, a square shaker door that's glass is actually easy. I'm going to go 80, I'm going to go 10, and so what was it, 8, 14 I think is the number. Yeah, let's go down to 0. Grand. You can actually do these from the back only. You can basically do the rebate, come down to here, and then you can just cut straight through. You know, they're the only exception of real easy ones. But again, very easy to do. I'd recommend anyone just to play around with the settings and give it a go. So yeah, there's 4 nice long videos explaining how to do glass doors. I hope it helps everyone. And yeah, go for it. Don't be afraid to test things out, you know. It's the best way to learn.